Welcome back to Paul and Benny. I'm Paul, and today we're making one of the easiest, most delicious no-bake desserts ever. If you love refreshing tart lime desserts, you're in for a treat today. Before I got started, I did zest a couple of limes. I just want the outer green layer that's full of fragrant juices and oils. I want to leave all the white part on the fruit. Also, I did toast up some sweetened coconut in a dry pan. I'm just stirring it here over medium heat until it's desired goldenness that I wanted. Smells so good already. Juicing these limes by hand, I already gave them a good rinse in some vinegar water. Let them sit there for a minute. Get off any grunge that might be on there. And these are really good juicy limes. Wow. I'm using the smaller Mexican limes. I think they have a lot more juice and a lot more flavor than the big ones that look like just green lemons. The key limes at my store were looking kind of rough, so I opted for these, and they are equally as delicious to me. Into our bowl, we're putting 1 can of condensed milk. This makes an 8x8 pan. If you want to do a 9x13, you could always double it, but I don't think we need that much for the two of us. Got 1 can of evaporated milk. I'm going to say you could use half and half here. Probably get away with whole milk, but I haven't tried it. Legend has it your dessert comes out even better if you splash a little bit and make a mess in the process. Our softened cream cheese has been sitting out a good hour or so. Our lime juice with the zest. Teaspoon of vanilla. And with all my sweet desserts, a little bit of salt. Salt isn't going to make your dessert salty unless you put a ton. What salt does, though, it opens up the taste receptors on your tongue, and that way, your dessert has even more flavor. So your dessert's always going to be better than the one that doesn't have any salt. Can you believe it? This dessert is almost done. So we're going to start by putting a little bit of our milk mixture here in the bottom of the pan. Just spread it around a little bit. This is my favorite brownie pan. I have the 8x8 and 9x9. I love them because they're really well insulated. They're made in the USA. They have straight up and down edges instead of those ones like that go out like a 9x13. I think they're perfect for really nice looking desserts. Now on the bottom we're going to layer some cinnamon. Graham crackers. Some might argue that this isn't traditional. Well, guess what? I'm not traditional, and it really depends where you're from. Usually they use a little cookie called a Maria. We had them at our local store, but I really didn't like all the ingredients that were in them. Other places, they use coconut cookies. I love those. Some places, South America, they even use buttery crackers, like a Ritz or a Townhouse cracker. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's whatever you like. And I think those are the best kind of desserts. So we're just going to layer these in here. They don't fit an 8x8 perfectly, but they do a pretty good job. We're just going to add another layer of milk. We just want a thin layer, make sure they're completely covered. Just going to spread it evenly, the best we can. This isn't a contest for who has the best layers, the thinnest layers, the thickest layers. We're just getting it in there, and all the magic's going to happen in the refrigerator. Depending where you're from, you might know this is an icebox cake, Carlotta de limon, lime freezer cake. It's very similar to a layered key lime pie. Sure, if you're good at Tetris, you'll be much better at this than I am, but it's going to be pretty when we're done either way. Wow, my crackers are busted up. They've had a journey. This last component is not traditional either. I believe toasted coconut is one of the best things with that tart lime juice. Give it some earthiness, some toastiness. Just make it extra good. If you don't like coconut, by all means leave it off. You want to put some crumbs on top from your crackers. You want to top it with some whipped cream. This is yours. But I think that's perfect. This is going in the refrigerator for 3 to 6 hours. Overnight's probably best, but I don't think we're going to wait that long. It's delicious lime, coconut, icebox, freezer, Carlotta, no bake cake. That's tasty. It's really, really good. It's bright. It's rich. It's got that toasted coconut on top. The graham crackers are no longer crackers. They're not crunchy, but definitely not soggy. Like a fine, moist crumb throughout the cream. Oh, if you're a lime lover, you're going to love this. If you don't love lime, might not be for you, but if you do, if you love citrus, if you love bright and tangy and tart, it's so good. It gives all the cheesecake vibes. More than key lime pie, more than coconut or graham crackers. It's really giving me cheesecake, and I love it. If you didn't absolutely hate this video, would you please be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone that likes easy, no-bake, delicious desserts. Oh yeah, and be sure to subscribe so you can be notified when we make more videos. This is the part where we usually say, I'm Paul and I'm Benny and what we're grateful for. But Benny's not here yet, and I got to get this cleaned up so we can have dinner when he gets home. But we're grateful for easy, summery, no-bake desserts. And we're thankful we had most of the things already in our pantry. And of course, we're grateful for you watching.